Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Richawd back with another video. Now, this video is all my perspective on things. You know what I'm saying? You can take it with a grain of salt. You can take it or leave it. You feel me? It's just my thoughts from what I've observed, from what I have observed and what I believe in spiritually. Uh, it's a lot of people you have some people that are optimistic going into this new year. They feel like the new president is going to make things a lot better and bring back the glory days, as they say in America. They're basically making Trump out to be a savior figure, like he's going to come and solve everything. The same thing they were trying to do, or the same thing they would have done if Kamala won. They would have made her a savior figure, somebody who they're expecting to come in and fix everything, you know. And it seems like people are divided between two sides, as they usually are. And usually the two sides they're divided on, neither side is right. It's usually somewhere in the middle where you will find the answer of what's really going on. But people are divided between beliefs. You got the Democrats, the Kamala supporters, who believe that, Trump is the devil and he's about to destroy everything. He's about to bring back Jim Crow for black people. And things are just going to get worse and worse and worse, right? And then you got people on the right side who supported Trump, who are like, oh, he's going to get these immigrants out of here. He's going to help with the border. He's going to help with the economy. Mainly the economy is what they've been pushing. That was Trump's saving grace. That's what got him elected by a landslide. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody cares about the economy, because everybody's affected by the economy. But what do I think? What's my thoughts on it? I think both sides are wrong. I think liberals, I think Democrats, and I think Republicans are both wrong. This is why I don't vote. This is why I don't pick a side. I believe we have problems that even the best president couldn't solve. You know what I'm saying? And I don't believe Trump is the best president. He's a good one, but not the best. But even the best president can't solve these issues. Even if Kamala was what all the Democrats made her out to be, and she was going to be this great president, this transcendent president, like a lot of them believe she could be, we have problems in this world that even she can't fix. Even if you felt Trump is the best thing since sliced bread, and he's the leader that we need right now, and he's going to get this economy back right and get this world back right, and things are going to be great again, make America great again. You walking around with your MAGA hats on, happy, optimistic, hopeful. But I think both sides are wrong. I think the right side, who has made Trump out to be a savior, you're wrong. And the left side, who tried to make Kamala out to be a savior, you're wrong. Because we have problems that even the greatest president can't solve. You know, we have a problem of the people being rotten from within, and it's plaguing people. You feel me? You look around, ain't a lot of love out here. It's a lot of toxic competition, not the good type of competition, not the type of competition where, you see somebody's business booming and you want to get your business booming. No, it's dark competition. It's the type of competition, you see somebody else's business booming and you want to take their business out because you don't want competition. You don't want to compete. It's that type of competition. It's a cowardly competition where people are willing to do anything to get to position because they're hopeless. They're broken. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hate themselves. That's really what it boils down to. A lot of people hate themselves. They hate the person they see in the mirror. They hate what they come from. They hate their roots. They're very dark, very hateful. One can say evil. I feel like evil has a hold on the world, has a hold on the average person. And why is that? because what's good, what appears to be good, never ends well. You know, every person out here who did the right thing and did right by people, they get tore down, they get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Every person that tries to bring upliftment and, you know, do good things get brought down. You know what I'm saying? It feels like today more than ever, you have more people that are going to hate on you and try to bring you down. And it's not only the fact that people just hate on you, it's the fact that people go out their way to bring you down, go out their way to hate on you. You know what I'm saying? It's very weird. You know, people really don't want to see nobody else happy because there's not many people out here that are happy. You know, people with money and without money. You'll be wondering, like, you got certain people, they got money, they got families, they got all type of shit going on. That's good. And they still find the time to be on somebody's video like mine or any YouTuber's video hating on them or bringing negativity to them, trying to bring them down. You know what I'm saying? Kicking them while they're down. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out there like that love to kick people while they're down. Why? Because it makes them feel better about who they are and how they're doing. Or it makes them feel better about when they were down. Or if they're down right now, it makes them feel better about being down. You know? Not a lot of people want to see you rise and do well. You know, when you start doing well, or if you're doing well, you really got to keep it to yourself, bro. That's really what I've learned. You know, I was one who, you know, before on YouTube, one of my main goals was to uplift people, you know. But I've come to realize that that's something I can't do. You know what I'm saying? I can't uplift somebody who doesn't want to be uplifted. I can't try to put life in somebody. I can't try to add a spark to somebody that, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to ignite that fire. You know what I'm saying? Within them, you know, all the fire inside of them has been lost, and it's just darkness. It's just dark. You know. You can't drag somebody out of a dark place, no matter how hard you try, if they don't want to leave that dark place. And there's a lot of people that are in a dark place and they don't believe in anything better. And it's really hard to blame them, you know? It's really hard to blame somebody who grew up poor, who grew up in a toxic environment, who grew up in a toxic world, who grew up around chaos, who grew up around murder, who grew up around, you know, losing loved ones, who grew up being hurt and traumatized. A lot of people have been traumatized, bro, to the point to where people are numb to trauma, to the point to where people have been so traumatized, they don't even want to hear trauma, or they can't even really connect with trauma. You know what I'm saying? Because all your trauma does is trigger their traumas. You feel me? And people are numb to, and it's like people have lost compassion, I feel. You know what I'm saying? For the next person. And things have become very cutthroat, very cold. You know, it's a cold game. In order to rise to the top, in order to maintain, in order to keep things, you can't be you can't be nice out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You really can't. A lot of people are looking for weaknesses within you. Like I said, we're in a very competitive climate, a very competitive environment where everybody wants to one up somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're telling somebody your plans, and you know what I'm saying? They're either gonna come up with ways to sabotage your plans, or they're gonna low key be hating on your plans. You know what I'm saying? And then you see people's true colors when you hit rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? All them people you was talking to about what you want to do, now they throwing shade like, oh, how's that working out for you? Oh, how's that new career? Oh, how's that new job? Niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? The type of people where when you was, you know, being optimistic, you were talking to these people. This is why you got to learn. This is why I'm learning. Keep your mouth shut. Like Kendrick Lamar says, sometimes you just got to pop out and show niggas, bro. Sometimes you just got to get low, be silent. You know what I'm saying? No, be a mystery for a little bit. Oh, what's such and such up to? Oh, he must have fell off. Oh, he must have this. Oh, he must have that. And next thing you know, you pop out, oh, I just got this new trade, or I just got this new career, or I just got this new apartment, or I just got a new girl, or you feel me? We in a time where you gotta hold what's good very close and very tight, bro. Because it's a lot of people trying to knock that shit out your hand, bro. There's a lot of people trying to take what you have. There's a lot of people that envy what you have. If you have something, you know what I'm saying? It may not even be something material, bro. You may just have a good spirit. You may just have a good heart. You may just be charismatic. And it's some people, bro, all the money in the world can't buy them charisma. All the money in the world can't buy them a good heart. You feel me? You got certain things that certain people money just can't buy, you know? And they will use their resources. They will use their power, their money to bring you down. Little old you. You know what I'm saying? To hate on you, to close doors of opportunities for you. Simply out of jealousy. Because why? We in a competitive field. It's some people they're in fear of what you could become. So while you're down, they want to keep you down because they already are jealous of you. They already feel like, you know what I'm saying, you may be more aesthetically pleasing than them. You feel me? You just may have more things going for you. You feel me? But you just haven't completely put it together yet. You just haven't completely got yourself together yet. Things haven't completely clicked for you yet. And it's a lot of people that don't want to see things ever click for you. You feel me? And at first, I thought it was just people that didn't have nothing until I came across people that have things and they still have a hateful spirit about them. Because like I said, all that money in the world can't buy you certain things, bruh. You feel me? And if you never learn to love yours, and if you always comparing and contrasting yourself to other people, you know, you will never be able to love yourself and love what you got. You will always be comparing yourself to the next man, trying to one up the next man. A copycat era. You feel me? You come up with any good ideas, niggas gonna steal your good ideas and act like it was theirs. You feel me? They'll never give you your flowers. You know, people will steal your energy, steal your essence, steal your ideas, steal your lingo, all that shit, bro. And not give you no flowers, bro. Not give you no flowers, bro. Just basically extort your spirit. You know, I may have just came up with that word today, but I think y'all know what I mean. They're extorting you for your spirit, bro. Energy vampires, bro. But, you know, some of y'all may not believe in that type of stuff, but I do. You know, I do. You know, I believe in the spiritual realm. I believe in energy. And I believe there's certain people that are vampires and they feed off of certain people's energy. You know what I'm saying? And we in a world surrounded by a bunch of vampires, a bunch of dead weight, a bunch of dead energy, bro. You feel me? And it's not getting no better. You know? Y'all gonna see very soon that I'm right. But Trump, like I said, Trump, he may or may not do some good things while he's in office. But one thing I can guarantee you, he's not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop what's been written, bro. He's not gonna be able to stop what's been written. Just like I said, I was scrolling on Instagram. Did I say it in this video? Hopefully I did, but if I didn't, I'll say it again. I was scrolling on Instagram, bro, and I seen that we have a toll road from Indiana to Chicago, bro. That motherfucking toll road costs $7.20, bro. That may not sound like a lot of money, bro, but that's just for the first toll. Like, you got to take two toll roads. One of them is $7 and one of them is like $4. So altogether, it costs like $11 to take that toll road, bro. $11 to ride on the freeway. And they're raising that price starting next January, right around the time Mr. Trump gets into office. You feel me? Chicago will be raising the prices of his tolls, you know? So this inflation not going to stop. I got bad news for y'all. Inflation won't stop until the dollar crashes, bro, because they want the dollar to crash. You feel me? They want the dollar to crash so they can force a reset. Order out of chaos. You feel me? Problem solution. They're going to give us a problem, the dollar crashing, the market crashing, and then what's the solution? A one world government. You feel me? Smart cities. You know what I'm saying? Everybody making the same amount of money. You feel me? People not owning anything anymore. You know, that's what they want. They want to take away the freedom of the people, you know. And y'all will see why it says in the Bible, there will be a time where you have to flee away from the cities, bro. You know what I'm saying? And live in the wilderness because the cities ain't going to be safe no more. I'm telling y'all, those times are coming. These times that these biblical weirdos that y'all call them, these crazy people that need to be in a psych ward or something that y'all call, that speak about the Bible, because that's what I'm peeping. Like, it's a lot of people that just speak on the Bible and y'all call them crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, a lot of the pure things, such as the Bible, have been corrupted. You know what I'm saying? To make people not take it as serious or not give it as much validity, you know? And a lot of people have lost hope in anything that's good because they see evil and Satan continuing to rule. But they don't understand it's for a short time. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it's a short time, or it's not even that they don't understand that, they don't believe that, because there's certain people, they've read the Bible and they've read about Satan. They know about Satan. They know about what the word says, but they don't believe it. They believe it's fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? Even though the word perfectly justifies what's going on right now, they still choose not to believe it. They still choose not to believe it. You know? So my point being, things aren't gonna get any better, bro. That's why I tell y'all, or that's why I've been saying a lot, get right with your families, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get right with the people who you really love. You know? We not gonna lay down, we not gonna fold, you feel me? We not gonna give up. We gonna fight this thing out to the end. But I'm not gonna sell y'all, a false bit of goods and tell y'all that things are gonna just get better and better and some president is gonna come save things. I'm not gonna be that guy. And I'm not gonna be that guy, getting into this political war, getting into this race war, all this nonsense, bro. They wanna divide us and keep us distracted, bro. But I'm gonna tell you what's really going on and what you really need to focus on. The concerted efforts to tear down unity and families, bro. Pay attention to that. You feel me? That's the main thing you should focus on, because that's something we as the people can control. We can control what we choose to believe and what we choose not to believe. You feel me? We can control whether we let these celebrities and these rappers and these influencers influence us to do destruction. We can control whether we let someone lead us to our destruction or not. We can control how we think, bro. We don't have to be like everybody else, moving like a bot. You know what I'm saying? Moving like an NPC, just existing and not living, bro. But I'm not gonna make this video very long. I just wanted to put that message out. Things ain't gonna get no better, bro. It's not. Things are gonna, just like they've been getting. It's just been gradually getting worse. Look at the world about 15 years ago. Things were better than they are now. Things weren't perfect. We still had our problems. But I feel like the 2010s, that was a good era. From like 2010 or around 2016, 2017. You feel me? After COVID is when things really started getting weird. But a little before COVID, things were already kind of starting to get weird. But it really started getting weird after COVID. And kind of before it. 2019, 2018, we was losing artists left and right, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we've been losing artists for a while now, But there's not much hope left for this world getting better, bro. Until a reset is said. And that can sound depressing. That can sound like some doomy shit. That can sound like something you may not want to hear. But it's the truth, bro. And if we don't accept reality, we will never be able to adapt. You know what I'm saying? And move accordingly, bro. But I say all that to say, even though things aren't going to get better, that's not an excuse to give up. That's not an excuse to lose faith, because a lot of people will, A lot of people in these times, their faith is going to be stripped away from them. That's the purpose. That's the purpose of crashing the dollar. Because I'm telling y'all, that's going to come. The market crashing is going to come, bro. Like I said, I just scrolled on Instagram. The tolls from Indiana to Chicago is going up 8%, going up from $7.20 to $7.80, bro. Basically $8, bro, to ride on the freeway. You feel me? And like I said, it's 2 tolls you got to pay. The other one is like $4. I'm pretty sure that one's going up. So that one's probably going to be like $5 now. You feel me? Things like that, bro, is signs of things to come, bro. That's when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, this is signs of things to come, bro. Things like Trump saying he can't promise that he's going to be able to lower groceries is signs of things to come. Because let me tell you, groceries ain't going to get no cheaper. They're going to get more expensive, bro. The inflation, things are going to keep inflating. You want to know why? You want to know why things are going to keep inflating? Because of the people. We give them power. We give them the power to rule over us like this. You know what I'm saying? We give power to these celebrities, the same people that are looking for a politician to save them. You're the very problem. You've made these politicians an idol. You know, you're worshiping man. You've made these celebrities an idol. You feel me? You take what these celebrities say more serious than your own damn brother or than your own damn mama. Than somebody that you actually know. You take a stranger's word. You hold a stranger's word to more weight than the actual person that you know, that you connect with. You feel me? You hold a whole stranger that you've only seen on TV, that you've only heard through your phone, bro, that you've never physically seen and touched. You know, unless you just got a picture with them, you feel me? But you really don't know that person, even if you got a picture. That's why I'm not the type to really want to get pictures with celebrities and stuff. Because if I really don't know you, why do I really need a picture with you, bro? Would you just go take a picture with a random person just because, you feel me, they got some money? When you see a rich person, do you want to just go take a picture with them because they're rich? You know, maybe you do. I'm just asking. Me personally, I don't. If I don't know you, I don't want to take a picture with you. You feel me? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But we the people as a collective have been dumbed down to this point. You know what I'm saying? Have become so naive, so gullible for things like this to happen, for inflation and all this shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? You can blame these billionaires, you can blame whatever. But really, who's really the problem? Who really gives these people power? Who really gives a celebrity power? When these celebrities go on tours and make the majority of their money, who's paying for these concerts, bro? Who's buying their merchandise? Who's buying their albums? Who's boosting their streams? It's the people. We could choose, just like you see how the NBA ratings is going down. People can choose to not watch certain things, to not support certain things, to not put money into certain things. But it's the people. We choose to continue to fund the system. And as long as we continue to do that, all of our complaints will go on deaf ears because these billionaires are going to continue to collect their billions. Think about this. If you were a billionaire and you sold goods to somebody and somebody was complaining saying, man, you're making a lot of money off of these goods I'm selling you. Like think about this, bro. I hate to bring it to street terms, but it's just the perfect analogy before I get up out of here. Think about if somebody was a hustler, right? You know, they were selling candy. You feel me? Candy, right? Read between the lines. They were selling candy, right? And you were a faithful customer for that candy. That candy was fire. You needed that shit. You was a fiend for that candy. Imagine you get this supplier rich. And then you start telling this supplier how to spend the money that you paid them. Like, yo, I made you rich. We make you rich, nigga. You need to put more money into the hood. You need to buy me this. You start feeling entitled. But you got that person rich. And on top of that, not only while you're complaining, you continue to buy goods from this person. You got people out here today, bro, all over social media, eating up, you know what I'm saying? I think it's Bernie Sanders or somebody talking about Jeff Bezos and how Jeff Bezos is so terrible. You got people eating that up like, yeah, these millionaires, they're selfish. They need to share. You see what I mean? Like, what makes you think you're entitled to tell a grown-ass man that happens to be a billionaire what he should be doing with his billions? when the very person that feels Jeff Bezos needs to share, you're the very person making him rich. Say I'm lying. Have you ordered Amazon this year, this month, this week, today? It's people ordering Amazon every payday, bro. Talking about how Jeff Bezos needs to share his money. Meanwhile, you're investing in his business. Meanwhile, you're continuing to make him rich. Like back to the candy dealer. Do you think the candy dealer is going to stop selling you candy because you keep complaining? No, he's going to keep selling you that candy, bro. You think these people are going to stop selling us bullshit because we're complaining, but we continue to fund it? We say the movies ain't as good. We say the video games ain't as good. We say everything ain't as good, but we continue to fund the system, bro. We don't want to take matters into our own hands and take our own power back and become independent. You feel me? So that's why none of these people respect us, because they know all people are going to do is sit around and yap. But when it comes to action, when it comes to actually doing things that can change things, they know people ain't about it. You feel me? That's why I'm saying we're at the point of no return. You know what I'm saying? This whole shit just has to crumble. That's the only way. That's why they're going to allow the dollar to crash. It's almost like they want it to crumble. You know what I'm saying? Because if it crumbles, that makes the people more desperate. And what happens when people are more desperate? They become easier to control. So if you crash the dollar and make everybody panic because the market is crashing, now when you bring in martial law and smart cities and all this shit, AI, people who when they weren't as desperate, they would have had a backbone. But now that they desperate, that backbone has been stripped away. You feel me? Now they willing to let you do anything to promise them a better life. You feel me? And that's what's going to end up happening, bro. It's going to be a false savior, a false Christ-like figure. Kind of like they're making Trump out to be a Christ-like figure. He's going to come save America. He's going to come make America great again. I'm not saying Trump is the false prophet that is written to come. But I'm just saying, bro, like, it's going to be an antichrist that poses as Christ, that poses as a great diviner, as a great unifier, you know, as somebody that's come to bring us all together and solve all of our problems, a one world government. You know what I'm saying? That's how they're going to roll it out, bro. But they can't roll it out right now because people are dumb, but not that dumb, you know? Not quite that dumb. You feel me? So they can't quite roll it out just yet. So they have to create a problem. You know what I'm saying? So the people who actually have a brain can even fall for it, you know? And give in. Because a lot of people are going to give in, even smart people. Because they're going to be like, shit. You feel me? Like I said, they're going to force the people to become desperate. But man, we almost 30 minutes in. I don't want to speak too much longer on this. That's just my thoughts on the whole state of the world right now. I think things are pretty effed up right now. I think the culture is at an all-time low. I think the morality of people is at an all-time low. I think the spirituality of people is at an all-time low. I've never seen so many people depressed. I've never seen so many people hate themselves. And I've never seen so many people, just from the time I've been around, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, bro, I kind of came up during the social media era. Like social media started to pop off, you know, right as I started to come of age, you know what I'm saying? So I seen how social media was when it started, something that, you know, we didn't take super serious, something where we can just go and get a laugh. And you feel me? Social media, that's what social media used to be for me. When I first made an Instagram account, it was somewhere where you can, you feel me, connect with family, connect with friends, and you know what I'm saying? You could get a laugh. That's really what it was for. It was for entertainment. Now it's like social media has become so serious. You know what I'm saying? So serious, so competitive. You feel me? Everybody gotta look like they doing something now. You feel me? Motherfuckers just can't be them no more. Everybody's like a character now. You feel me? Trying to compete. That's what it is. Motherfuckers trying to compete. Motherfuckers scared to be, you know what I'm saying? Be who they are. Motherfuckers feel like if they can't flex, it ain't worth posting. Motherfuckers or motherfuckers just don't care to post no more. You feel me? Things have kind of gotten played out, bro. It's a different atmosphere around social media, I would say, bro. You know, from a time where it was just something that was lighthearted and just for entertainment to now something that is so serious and controlling. You know what I'm saying? Is what it's become. You know, it doesn't feel as genuine anymore. You know, you get certain, you know, posts that get randomly recommended to you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it seems like the algorithm is stalking you. You feel me? Like social media feels weird now. It didn't quite feel like that back in the day. It didn't feel like a goddamn case study. Like sometimes I go on social media and I be feeling like a fucking case study. Like, damn, it's just it's some weirdo in some room just stalking me, bro, and fueling this into the algorithm. You feel me? We got microphones and trackers following us all the time through something we call a phone. You know, very strange times we live in, and things are gonna get a lot stranger. You know, things are gonna get a lot stranger until they're not strange anymore, until there's a reset. That's what I believe. I don't believe in things getting better. I don't believe in making America great again, because their quote unquote great America, what really is making America great again? Bringing things back to how it was in 1900, when motherfucking black people ain't had no rights. Is that America being great again? You know? What I think is going to happen is America is going to fall. Just like Babylon fell, just like Rome fell, just like Israel fell. You know? Just like all the great nations fell due to not living right, due to not living by biblical laws, due to sin. That's what I think. You know, a land that isn't built on righteousness will not stand. And this land is not built on righteousness. It's not going to stand, bro, until we solve the problem of this emptiness, of this darkness, of this demonic spirit that is inhabiting the people, that is soul snatching the people day by day. Until we take the power away from these elites that purposely keep the people poor, purposely keep the people dumb, purposely keep the people at a low level. Until we solve these problems that we can solve, until we stop believing in the lies that they tell us just because they're on TV, so we give them credibility, until we start questioning the things we're listening to and the things we're learning, until we start questioning the education system. You feel me? Questioning what we're learning. You know what I'm saying? Fact checking, you know what I'm saying? Fact checking the things that we're learning, getting background checks on the things that we learn. Things will never change. And unfortunately, I don't think that day is ever going to come where it'll be a majority of people, just like the majority of people are dark and depressed and soulless and hate themselves, just like the majority of people are like that and competitive and jealous and envious. Just like the majority of people are like that, bro. I don't think until it's a reset, I don't think here in America we going to see, or in this world in general, we're going to see overall a majority unity of righteousness, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're going to see that. And I don't think the powers that be would even allow that, you know? But that's my thoughts on it. You feel me? Some people can call that doom. I just call it prophecy, man. I just call it, you know, the book of Revelations. That's what I call it. You know, I just call it biblical prophecies. This time isn't prophesied to get any better. And all the signs of things getting worse, as we see the signs that when these things are happening, when you can't tell man from woman, all the signs are there. You know, I think they just came out with all gender bathrooms. Somebody was just telling me they was in a bathroom and somebody of another gender was in the same bathroom as them. Yes, this is a thing because these people don't believe in genders. They're trying to get rid of genders before this is all over. Oh yeah, they're gonna fully unravel the curtain and really show y'all what they believe in. Really show y'all the Satanism that they believe in. Really show y'all the rituals. Because just like God's people have rituals, Satan's people have rituals. You know? And they're revealing the curtain. They're opening it up. They're not hiding as much. They're still keeping certain things a secret. But before all of this is over, there will be no gender, bro. There will be no age of consent, bro. Why you think all these things with Diddy and all that's coming out? That's a precursor. You know what I'm saying? That's a precursor. Soon it will be normal. Soon pedophilia will be normal. It won't be looked at as a shameful act. Soon a lot of weird things, just like quote unquote rainbow people getting married seemed weird at a time. Now it's normal. A lot of things 20 years ago seemed very weird, and if you was to tell people this is how the world would be 20 years from now, they wouldn't believe you. But look at the world today. Look at the world today, bro. So I may be the crazy one. I may be the conspiracy theories. I may be the one that's just gone mad when I say things aren't going to get better. But if you look at history, what makes more sense to you? Have things gotten better or worse within the last 15 years? Ask yourself that. And if you say yes, I would say, get your eyes checked. I'll say get your ears checked. I would say get checked out, Maybe you rode the short bus. I don't know, but you feel me? I feel like anybody with a brain and with some honesty will be like, things have gotten worse. And the only people who may have feel like things have gotten better are the very people, you know what I'm saying? The very dark people that want the whole world to become dark, And we in the time, bro, where some people got to be dark and they don't want to be dark. What do I mean by that? Some people got to do certain things to maintain, It's the cat. Some people got to do certain things to maintain, bro. It's a doggy-dog world. I'm going to close the video off by saying this, because I always try to give us a solution. How can we adapt to what's to come? And what I'm going to say is only the strong will survive, bro. As cliche as that may sound, that's what it is. And y'all going to start seeing it, Those that ain't living right, judgment is happening every day. It's people being judged every day for the life they lived, for the decisions they made, Judgment is upon us as we speak. I would just say this. Get right with God, bro. Get right with something spiritual. Find something to believe in. Find something to ground you. Because as things get worse and worse, that's all you're going to have is your faith. When the world is crumbling, there's going to be certain people that fold up and certain people that fight. What's going to give you that willpower to fight when everything is crumbling around you? That faith, bro. That faith, bro. When they're emasculating everything, you know what I'm saying? They're emasculating all the men, and they're emasculating the sports and everything. Everything is new now. How do we adapt to this? And that's my answer, bro. You got to get right with God, and you got to get your family together, because that's all you're going to be able to control when shit hits the fan. You're not going to be able to control that money you got in the bank, bro. What if the dollar crashes? You're not going to be able to control that home you live in. What if the dollar crashes and you can't pay your mortgage anymore? What if you just get put out on the streets? What if we all get sent to concentration camps? This may sound extreme, but I'm just saying these are things that have happened in history and that can happen again if they so choose. If they create such a problem where they can justify this solution. And I feel like things will hit a certain breaking point at a certain point because there's biblical laws in place. There's certain lines that can't be crossed. So I feel like if the world, once the world just becomes to a certain point to where things just ain't right, like other nations of the past, they just wasn't living right, things will be reset. They always have and they always will, and it's gonna continue to be like that because a nation that isn't built on righteousness will not stand, bro. It may have a temporary time of prominence, but it will not stand. It will self-destruct, just like America will self-destruct, just like this world will self-destruct. Those who not living right, those that are not living righteous, those that don't repent. And I'm not coming on here being holier than thou. I'm going to continue to tell y'all that. But that's what it is, bro. That's all we got, bro. All you got is what you can control in these times, bro. What can you control? Like I said, I don't get into politics because I feel I can't control that. But what I can control is my spiritual connections, the knowledge I build, the connections I build, and what I do for myself. You got to do for yourself and for your family, bro. You got to work, not because you want to work, but because you have to work. You have to strive. You have to go through trials and tribulations, not because you want to go through trials and tribulations, but because you have to, because it tells you in the Bible to endure to the end, not to give up, not to quit, not to lay it down and give up, bro, but to fight, to be a soldier, to be a warrior. And for that, you will be rewarded with eternal life in the spirit. Some people will. Some of us won't be as lucky. But at least we can try. I know it all doesn't seem fair. And this is why now it's harder than ever to get people to believe in a higher power, because it's like, what's the reward in that? What's the reward in believing in a higher power in a world that's controlled by, you know what I'm saying, different entities that go against that very power, in a world that seems like it's conquered that very power, But that's all we really gonna have, bro. Y'all gonna see as time unveils. This video will age well. Somebody will be watching this video 5 years from now and be like, damn, shit did get worse. Or maybe I'll be wrong, but I doubt it. Maybe I'll be wrong. In 5 years from now, things will be better. But I highly doubt it.